Hello and welcome to the video review of the Assassin's Creed 3 Limited Edition Connor statue. Now, as I said in the unboxing video, I was going to go into a lot more detail with the Connor statue in its own video. This is said video. So, as you already saw, I had the figure unboxed to make sure it was okay. So why don't I bring it out and show it to you guys. Okay, and here we are with the figure. It does come with a flag, but you actually have to put the flag together. It comes with this stick and the flag itself. And this flag is actually pretty good. It ripples like as if it were a real flag, and the paint is just phenomenal. I mean, it works. It's got the circle of stars up here for the first 13 states. Then it follows regular code of the first 13 colonies right here in the stripes. Again, very nice attention to detail on this thing. It's just beautiful. Now, to put the stick in, there are some holes here and slightly in there. What you do is, very carefully, you just stick the flag in until you feel it not move anymore, and there's your flag. Now, to attach it to the figure, there is a hole on the back of the figure. Depending on how lighting will let me do this, it's right here where my thumb is. So what you do is you take the flag stand and you just slide it in carefully, because you don't want this thing to break, because, well, I paid like a crap ton of money for this thing. And then, depending on how you like it, when you turn the statue around, you could either have the flag off to the side or behind, as you see here. Now, for the purpose of this review, I'm going to remove the flag from the statue, because I'm trying to get as much detail on the statue as I can. Okay, now, let's get a good look at the Connor figure itself. First, an overall general view. Let's get him into focus here. And for the record, I'm doing this all on my bed, because what a lot of you don't know is the random review started out of this bedroom that you are watching this video in. And it now has 2 people under me, and a crap ton of stuff coming your way, all within a year. But I'm divulging from the whole situation. A very gorgeous figure is seen here. Coming around the back, you can see he's got his pouches and gun holsters, his arrow quiver, and his bow. So, yeah, and then coming to the side here, you see the sword, one of his moccasin boots, and the hidden blade glove. On the other side, you can see a splatter of blood here, his tomahawk, which, oddly enough, the blade is in the fashion of the Assassin's Creed logo. In fact, let's bring that in. So as you can see that, yeah, it's in the fashion of the Assassin's Creed logo. And there's some red paint on the blade. Not sure how well my light's showing that, but trust me, there is paint. There's also a feather here, which is a nice added touch, because our hero here is, of course, of the Iroquois or Mohawk tribe. But, yeah. And then, due to bad lighting, you can't really see in this section here, where I'm pointing with my thumb, but, the belt buckle is, in fact, another Assassin's Creed logo. Now, coming in closer here with the left side hand, you can see that there's something sticking out here. What you can do is, holding it on, because otherwise it'll fall off, you can switch out the Hidden Blade, which is a pretty nice feature. And then coming across here on the top here, you can see that there is actually this is real string, which is nice. This figure is actually made out of resin, and that means it is breakable, so I'm trying to be as careful with this thing as possible. As you can see on the hood, there is imprinted design of an eagle. The eagle is a spirit animal, or at least it was the form that he took on in the one mission. And then on the coat sleeves here are beaded bands that signify what you are in the Iroquois. For him, he is, of course, a hunter. This figure is just beautifully detailed. The freaking clothes just wrap around everything nicely. And then, something that I also like about this figure is you can take this gun out of its holster. Let's take a look at this gun. Let's put Connor in the back here for a bit. Let's actually take a look at this gun. You can see it's actually got a trigger, and this camera doesn't have autofocus, so it's going to be hard to see. But it's also got the flintlock system. It's even got the little push bar detailed right there. Again, kind of hard to see because this thing doesn't like to autofocus. But it's, like I said, it's got the little trigger in there. So, pew pew. But yeah, it's a very nice added detail. Very nice added detail to the figure, like the Hidden Blade. Now, back to the figure. The bow and arrows are static, so they cannot move. In fact, not sure if the lighting will show it, but the arrows are molded in there, so they can't even come out. And then the bow is actually molded to the back, so it's kind of hard to see that as well. Then looking at the base of the figure, this was just talking about the figure. This was just talking about the top half of the figure. I mean, you still got the base. Freaking base of the figure. He's on a cliffside. And it is a beautiful cliffside. It just works. And it's got some very nice detail in there. Freaking stuff like little bits of gravel, and then how all the boulders hold together on the cliff. Then you've got snow caps under his feet, which also work, because it shows that, yeah, there is snow in this game. But, I mean, it is just a beautiful base. And that was my phone. Anyway, looking back here, you can see the different details in the coat as well, like how the blue and the white work together. Because you gotta keep to the assassin white. I mean, it's just, yeah. And coming up here on his neck even, they actually managed to get a tooth in there, which is nice. Now, while we're on the subject of the base, when we come to the bottom here, you can actually see the Assassin's Creed 3 insignia. Then down here, Ubisoft, and all the small print here is the legal stuff that is always put on everything. But I did pay for the statue, so that's why I'm revealing it. Because I promised I would. And it's a very, very nice statue. I mean, it's just beautiful. You can't help but not want one yourself. I mean, now, I know I paid a crap ton of money for this, but while I was doing some research on this, on eBay, I've actually seen this thing as cheap as $12 for starting bid. So if you guys want one, without having to pay for the game or get any of the other stuff that comes with the limited edition, though I think that's kind of stupid, like the flag, which I actually put right there on my door. But yeah, I mean, it's just stupid to not want the other stuff that comes with the limited edition. I mean, that's why I paid the money, so I could get everything. But again, this is just a very beautifully detailed statue that just works. It just works. And then, unfortunately, I can't really show it. I mean, I could try. Yeah, no, it's not really showing. But in the right light, when you look under the hood, there is eyes and a blood mark from a scratch under the hood. But again, because of lighting and the fact that it's a frickin' hood, so there's always going to be a shadow, can't really see it, but it's there. The fact that they went to that length to put in that much detail, I say bravo to the people that they commissioned to make this statue. It works. Was it worth the $100+ that I spent to get this edition of the game? Hell yes. It was completely worth it. Because not only did I get this beautiful statue, but I got the flag that you just saw hanging on my door. I'm wearing the buckle on my belt every day since I got it. And I've read through Washington's Notebook at least 3 times already. And as it is, I'm already halfway through the game. Now, I know it's been out for a week, well, over a week, but a week since the recording of this video. And I'm only halfway through it, but that's only because I've been trying to work on the videos for this game, just so I could get it to you guys, while it's still fresh, while it's still new. So, rating for the statue, I'm gonna give it 4.5. No, that's not good enough. 4.9 out of 5. A 4.9 out of 5 stars. Only because there are some things I don't really like you can't take the tomahawk out. Oh, wait. Yes, you can. Huh. Never mind. Okay, solid 5. I mean, this tomahawk, just look at it. It's nice. So yeah, put the tomahawk back in, and then try and be careful because of the feather. Don't want the feather coming off, but still, this is a very nice statue. I'm glad I spent the money for it. I am really, really glad I spent the money for it. Let's go ahead and get the flag back in there. And then go ahead for final thoughts. You know, I mean, final thoughts. This is a beautiful representation of our main character for the latest installment of the Assassin's Creed series. It is 100% off the walls. Perfect, in my opinion. Now, I know that there are going to be people that are going to make some nitpicks about this thing, but in my mind, this thing is just beautiful. So, until next time, this is Mr. Takashi signing out. One quick thing before I actually do go, I wanted to show you guys just where I have my statue displayed. Yes, that is a freaking giant box of Darksiders 2. But, yeah, I mean, I have my statue on my dresser. And it's sitting next to another bust. It's sitting next to a bust of an Indian head. This Indian head I actually got from winning a regional acting competition. So the fact that I have my statue sitting next to it just complements it very well. In fact, I actually got this back. I got this award for best character back in June, and I have posted pictures of this on my personal Facebook page, and I have dubbed my bust's name Connor in honor of this guy. So yeah. Well, that's it for me. It's getting late, so let's head on out.